Lance, a lot of people are feeling very anxious right now with COVID-19, a lot of uncertainty. Overall, what advice would you offer, not just short term, but long term involving 401ks?
Well, I think regarding a 401k, the best thing to do is to stay the course with your allocation that you have. It's probably a good idea to check with your plan administrator or your financial advisor and make sure that your allocation that you have matches your time horizon and your risk tolerance. And if those things are good, you're probably best to stay the course with what you have right now rather than try to time the market.
Okay. And what about people who are set to retire within a couple of years?
I think if you're nearing retirement, it may be a good idea to look at rebalancing your portfolio. The market has regained quite a bit of territory off the March lows. It could be that this is a good time to take some of the gains that you may have made with your purchases in March and reallocate that accordingly. So I would say someone nearing retirement, 70 and above, may want to think about taking some of the risk off. Having said that, I do believe what we're seeing is the birth of a new bull market. And so I know some of the people that I've spoken to have considered working a year longer or maybe delaying retirement. And if that's the case for anyone out there, I would just recommend taking a look at what the future may hold on the back end of this, assuming that we get back to work normally and return to some sort of normal environment in the near term future. I've been asked quite a bit, hey, should we be making a lot of changes here? Should we, try to sort of time the market regarding our 401k? And what I have said to people in that event is, really you're relying on the fund choices or the ETFs that you have there to do the work for you, to actually be traders, and you should let those money managers at the fund level actually do their job. I think there's a temptation for people to want to move the money around from one fund to another or to cash to a fund inside of a 401k. And what I would describe that is like picking a new financial advisor every day. You're moving from one mutual fund to another, and that's just, changing one financial advisor to another, if you want to think of it in those terms, because you have a fund manager that is tasked with doing one thing that you thought was good a week ago, and now you think it's bad. And that you're going to be very inconsistent in your advice that you would receive if you were working with an advisor. And just the same in your 401k, you're going to be very inconsistent with the returns you're getting. And I really just want to caution people about trying to make market timing changes inside of their retirement plans. That very seldom works out very well for people.